TMR Gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR Gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
We're live on Facebook. Again, that's facebook.com/RX931. I just wanted to say a good morning, B1.
Hello, B2. The bananas in pajamas.
Walking down the stairs. Coming. What was it? Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I've never.
Is it coming down the stairs? I forgot what it was.
Something.
Or walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Or running down the stairs.
Okay.
Basta. Saying hello to Elaine. Baka malimutan ko. Don't buy coffee tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Papadala ko. Oh my gosh, very sweet of you,
Queen.
Saying hello as well to Aaron Geronimo about the request. A cat says touch, tapos biglang tumugtog na. Yes, I played that a while ago. Congrats to the girls for making their US TV debut yesterday, and good morning, America. Those are the kids of Carla.
Oh yes.
That's their name. Hi to RQ or Ronaldo Quino, who says good morning. Greeting Cristal, who says bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are
coming down in pairs.
Coming down in pairs, yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought it was chasing teddy bears.
Or eating juicy pears.
No, that would be cannibalism. Because they're bananas and they're eating pears.
Yes. Sitting down on chairs.
Oh, here it's the whole thing, Crystal. Thank you very much. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesdays they all try to catch them unawares.
Okay, cheerio. Good job.
Good job.
Toodaloo.
Thank you, Crystal. Saying hello to May Padilla and Butter Baby. Gatekeep ka kung di pa sikat yung artist. We were talking about.
Oy, may version ng gatekeeping na sikat na ha. Like for example, kunyari, let's say Beanie or BTS, for example. If you were an old-time fan, tapos, or kahit kunyari fan ka na, tapos biglang pumutok sila, di ba? Like Dynamite came out, and suddenly everyone was into it. Yung parang, even if ikaw din naman, hindi ka naman fan from way back, basta nauna ka, there's a form of gatekeeping that you can do, na parang, sa Dynamite mo lang sila nagustuhan eh. Ako, boy with love.
Ako was the older ones.
Pero gets yung, hindi kasi like iba talagang, even before they became like known, fan na sila. Pero kunyari nga, nasa boy with love era ka, which is, medyo sikat na sila, pero not pa super duper sikat, versus somebody na nasa Dynamite era na, then they could look down on the newer fans. Gets? So I think there is gatekeeping at every stage of a fandom. So,
true.
Yeah.
Last couple, hi to Cyril. I really didn't expect for that plot twist. What's this? Nobita on the 19th, Ovo Benz on the 26th. Grabe kayo. What's this?
I don't know.
Well, If you know, you know. And lastly, the Super James says, "Good morning, Markki." And what's this? Our first gold is from a woman competing in weightlifting. Now our second, a man in gymnastics. The power that this message holds. Do not limit the opportunities for Filipino kids just because of gender stereotypes. No to gender stereotypes. Mabuhay, Heidelin at Kaloy. That's so interesting, no?
Mhm.
And lastly, sabi ni Mrs. John, "Hoy, di ganyan ang thinking ng army." No, we're not targeting the army.
It was an example.
It was an example.
And every fandom has that, regardless of the artist.
And
So there's no such
you
thing
can
as a
speak- you
as
can
a fandom na you can speak as one. Kasi nga iba-ibang klaseng tao.
they have their
ibang
different
klaseng fan.
opinions
Oo,
and different
so-
feelings about
So
the
yeah, there are
world.
good fans, there are bad
There
fans
are-
for every fan.
And you can't stop that, especially if they become very, very famous.
Mhm.
Maybe the army, maybe the nice army are
Oh yeah, for
are
sure. There are a lot of
super
wonderful
friendly.
ones, but there are also some who aren't so nice.
Yeah.
So it's
not all fans
iba-iba yan,
are
iba-iba.
the same. Just saying.
Yeah.
And there you go. I believe that is it for greets, and we're doing a numberless top 10.
Okay, giant batch of the top 10 for today. Courtesy of Mike Ferrer, merong hard feelings. Al Macchiato says, sinabihan ako ng office mate ko before, parang witch daw yung tawa ko. That was 12 years ago, but I still remember. Diba, Christine?
It's one of those scars that don't go away.
I know, right? Kahit yung something that's so throwaway lang, na parang witch ka tumawa. Pwedeng hindi mo siya makakalimutan kasi parang medyo gets, maalala mo siya. And from Tampupu, merong hard feelings, nag-noise complaint ka sa akin ha. O sige, bantay sarado ka sa akin ngayon. Lumagpas lang ng 50 decibels ang ingay mula sa unit nyo. Makakarinig ka talaga sa akin ng tawag mula sa admin. I mean, that's the problem though. Like sometimes you complain about noise, but then you can't guarantee that you don't make noise yourself. You better make sure that you're super quiet.
You gotta be very good.
So, yun lang ang hirap when you complain. Because you better be sure that you're never guilty of the same thing you're complaining about. Right?
Yes.
So,
Accurate.
Hirap yan. And from Advenchoy, sinabi ni Mama na wag daw muna akong kumain hanggat hindi nakakapili ng part ng fried chicken. Si Kuya. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I mean, dapat
It isn't fair.
I don't know. I mean, dapat first come, first serve.
Yes.
I don't know why the Kuya gets to choose first.
When it comes to a line, you gotta be the first one there if you want to be the first one to pick up your food.
Exactly. Hindi yung
First
parang,
come, first
you can't
serve,
eat until
people.
your Kuya has chosen. Unless, Kuya mo yung, kunyari, the Kuya is the one who's like the breadwinner. Then I kind of get that. Because you're the one paying for the food. You're the one buying the food. Then, pag ganon, parang I'm like, okay, sige, hintayin natin si Kuya. Siya yung bumibili. I get that part. Pero kunyari, lahat naman kayo kids. Tapos like, you can't get food until your Kuya chooses his favorite part of the chicken. That's not right.
That's true.
I wouldn't agree to that. I would complain.
Let's greet B3. Locked in.
Hello.
Hello, B3. Sensitive ako sa noise.
Okay, yeah. That's true. Hindi kasi 'di ba like sometimes especially for like kunyari for animals, it's a little harder to control. So when you complain about the neighbor's dog, you better make sure that your dogs are not noisy. Kasi pwede lang ibalik sa'yo yan. So, yun
And you'll
lang.
get in trouble
It's
as
that
well.
aspect na pwede na lang i-complain back at you, right? And for Maxim de Winter, nung nangangailangan siya, ang bilis ko mag-reply. Pero pag ako na, hindi na si seen. I mean, okay, I get it. Hindi porke instant na ang message you can always reply to me. Pero don't expect na pag the next time it happens, na nangangailangan ka, that
I'll be there right away.
the way that I was before. Alam mo, hindi ka naman sobrang nagbibilang na dapat tulungan mo ako. Pero at the very least, reply to me.
Yeah.
Because I helped you out when you needed it.
TBH.
So, if ganyan ka na, edi, next time, I know better.
TBH, I'm a petty bish sometimes when it comes to these things, especially when, for example, like I attend all of your shows, right? All of your theater plays or concerts or whatever. And then there's one that I know that you're available and you already said yes, and then suddenly you just say no, and that doesn't get me annoyed. Well, it does, but it also kind of forces me to not go all the time you invite me anymore.
Yeah.
From that moment on.
Mhm.
Yung tipong, are you available? I am in my head, but I'm tired. And
Yeah.
if that was your excuse about not coming to my thing, why am I
Then-
gonna go to your
Yeah,
thing?
exactly. Oh. For me, fair enough. Fair enough. Hindi naman yung parang sobrang nagbibilang ka na literally may scoreboard ka, di ba? I mean, like with friends, di ba, parang that's more of like a general idea in your head. Pero siguro nga if laging ganon, then yeah, you can use the same meter stick. Kasi kung meron kang friend na will always make sure that they watch your show no matter what, then you'll return the favor. When it's their show, then you'll be there no matter what. And coming from Rhyme and Reason, true story, when I was in high school, my teacher and classmates were teasing me about preparing food for our barangay's fiesta. Since I got pressured, I asked my dad to buy and cook for them. When the day of the fiesta came, no one arrived.
Oh no.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is horrible. Like, what are you gonna do with the food that you bought?
Right? But I'd probably never talk to them again.
That's that's the thing with my parents. For example, when we have parties, they have food, they do all of that, but they expect that no one will come just in case no one does show up.
Yeah.
So that so your expectations are a little lower.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Not big
That's
fiestas, but for example, kunwari
birthdays.
nasa Norway kami and their friends are supposed to come over. Then suddenly they don't. We have the food. Hasn't been cooked yet. But no hard feelings if you ended up like not coming last minute.
That's why it's really good to RSVP.
Yeah.
Like, you have to give me an answer. Yes or no. Like, it can't be like up in the air. Because in a lot of other societies, that is the given when it comes to like invitations. Because I'm going to prepare food. So if you tell me that you're going, you have to go. And if you can't go, then you have to tell me that you're not going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the smartest thing talaga. If you could just follow RSVP.
Mm-hmm.
And from the cynical optimist, dahil hindi kayo bumisita sa burol ko, kayo ang bibisitahin ko sa pagtulog ninyo. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
if that was...
Because you didn't get to go. So at least now you get to say a proper goodbye.
I will haunt you till your dying days. And from Sydney Boy, yung excited ka na buksan yung balikbayan box na padala sa family mo, ending, ikaw lang ang walang pasalubong. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Lalo na pag yung hindi naman nila sinasadya. Nakalimutan ka lang talaga. And you're like, ouch. Yeah, you remembered everyone except...
Mahilig ka ba dyan?
So what?
Balikbayan box.
I don't know. I mean, no, we never really had that. And I don't think I've ever experienced somebody sending an entire box and then punong-puno ng mga gifts and all that. And or if ever they did from relatives, I would usually have like some token, I don't know, bar of soap or chocolate bar or something.
No, we used to have that all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
From the States.
Yeah.
Especially when like I was such a big fan of Fruit Roll Up and they didn't have that here, and then my aunt sent it to me and I was just so happy. I don't know. Because now it's so much easier to get a hold of all of these things.
True.
Right?
And Space Witch says, inad namin sa Facebook yung favorite teacher namin ng high school. Lahat sila inaccept. Ako lang nga hindi. Kasi hindi raw niya maalala kung saang section ako. What a joke. And you know what? If it's that kind of thing, i-add mo na. I mean, if you're going to add the other students, i-add mo na yung, like what, why would they lie about being your students and want to be friends with you on Facebook? What reason would they want to be your Facebook friend kung hindi ka naman talaga nila naging teacher? And from Queen of Deadma, merong hard feelings. True story, you're blurted out, ay 1,000 lang nung inabutan kita ng 1,000 na pamasko. Ang hirap kitain yung 1,000 lang na yan. Di na ulit ako nagbigay ng pamasko to that person. Ay, oo naman. Don't even give a single centavo to people who are ingrates.
Yeah.
And from Al Macchiato, nung nag-top 4 ako sa board exam, I told my friends they were all happy for me, except one who said top 4. Ilan ba kayong nag-exam? 5. Yeah, I mean, some jokes are funny and some jokes, when misplaced, are very suspicious. Kasi it's like, yeah, people can say, look, can't you take a joke? Pero minsan kasi, yung mga jokes, nakikita mo where their headspace is at.
Yeah. I think nowadays, instead of saying, can't you take a joke, it's more of, hey, I'm sorry. It was just a joke.
Yeah. Kasi makikita mo where it's coming from eh. Here you are trying to share with them a victory of yours, and then they come up with something to knock you down a peg. That tells you what kind of friend they are. Like, they can't just all out congratulate you. They'll bring up something na just to knock you down a little bit. So even if it's in the form of a joke, be very careful about those.
Yes.
Because you know what kind of people they are. For Maxim De Winter, pag si ate, puro bago ang gamit. Tapos pag sa akin, puro hand-me-downs. Kasi okay pa naman daw. Kung okay lang, eh di ba't hindi sa kanya yung luma? Tapos ako yung bilan nyo ng bago. Very good point. Very logical
explanation.
Argument. Mike Ferrer says, yung wallpaper ko sa phone, si Jowa. Yung wallpaper niya, yung opa niya. Well, when it comes to that, iba-iba kasi tayo ng taste. Like, mine is always like a fur baby. So it doesn't really mean anything, but it's that.
Mine is my nephew.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Adventure says, true story, nagpaalam ako sa bestie ko na hihiramin ko yung bag niya for my travel. Umuo siya. Tapos the day na hihiramin ko na, biglang sabi niya, napahiram na daw niya sa iba. Umuwi ako for my travel na siya lang ang walang pasalubong at 6 months ko siyang hindi kinibo. Bad trip naman kasi yun. Can you imagine thinking that you can borrow the luggage and then the day before, on the day itself, sasabihin niya hindi pwede. And now you have to rush
and
scramble to find another luggage.
And when you find another luggage, it's probably going to be expensive because it's all last minute.
Exactly.
And,
so I understand. I would be super pissed too.
Ako din.
Alam ko na nangihiram lang ako, pero don't tell me that you will lend it to me only to take it back on the day itself. That's a big hassle. And Victoriano says, yung away natin, elementary pa. Pero hanggang ngayon na senior citizen na tayo, may puot pa rin sa puso natin tuwing nagkikita tayo. Grabe naman yun. Let it go. It was in elementary.
Yeah.
Defective Pikachu says, he threw away a more than a decade-long friendship for a girl he met who didn't like me, only for her to break up with him after 2 months. Magdusa ka dyan. And Mommy Kathy says...
That's the karma that comes with it, right?
Exactly.
Oh, wait, hey, I have to tell you something about, weird karma thing. Did I tell you that Saturn is in retrograde now, which means that whatever karma you've given out, you'll get in return. So we were playing a little game in our cast party, and I wanted this Audrey 2 Lego figure that they were giving out. And I lost the game. Hip hip hooray. I lost it. We're the final 2. And so I was like, oh, sayang, I didn't get the Audrey 2. So I sat down. And then the raffle came about. And the guy who won was the one who drew the names. And guess who he drew? Me.
Oh.
Divine Providence.
Yeah.
It's so weird how that happened.
See?
It's strange.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
Follow your karmic cycle.
And from Mommy Kathy, a true story, the person I trusted the most in my team was the same person who actually stabbed me in the back. I've forgiven, but I have not trusted the same way again. And last entry before the top entries, MKM Re, when you know that your hubby's family dislikes you, but you still invite them to the big events in your child's life, knowing na when they upload photos of the event on their social media, ni trace ng anino mo wala, as if you don't exist. But you still do it anyway. Kasi nga, you're doing it for your kid. You know?
You are.
I mean, if they don't have a problem with your kid, then you would want them to be part of your child's life. But knowing that they'll mistreat you that way, eh, sige na. I mean, it's for the child anyway. But you're being a very big person if that's the case. I don't know if I would be as magnanimous if I were the parent. And the two tops, merong hard feelings, comes from Mike Ferrer and Fitz Villafuerte.
They both say.
Mike Ferrer says, wag mo kong ma-meow-meow dyan. Di ba kay mama ka lang malambing, kaya hintayin mo siyang umuwi at sa kanya ka humingi ng pagkain. Pag yung pinapatulan mo yung mga pets ninyo. Yeah, I kind of
Yeah, it happens. I'm sure it happens to you, Chico.
And from Fitz Villafuerte, si Manang Turon sa office, may discount na 5 pesos yung friend ko kasi kamukha daw nung anak niya. Pero pag sa akin, may dagdag na 10 pesos kasi kamukha ko daw yung asawa niya.
Ay.
Depends on who you look like. Yeah.
My favorite, si Aling Turon downstairs. She's so sweet. Whenever I go down and buy my regular eggs and bananas, she's like, oy,
She already
anak,
knows.
walang
Yeah.
turon. No. Tinatanong niya ako kung bakit hindi na ako bumibili ng turon. It's like, oh, I'm on a diet.
Oh,
Pero
yeah.
salamat. Pero ang bait, that she remembers.
Right? That's true. Okay, so what about us?
Wait, 2 na yun?
Yeah, Mike Ferrer and Fitz
Okay.
Villafuerte.
They said the same thing.
Let me see here.
Think about this.
We should have thought about our answers. For me, it's more of I'm not going to tell you about it, but I will act accordingly. Not in an evil way na gaganti ako sa'yo. Pero, like, it's like, for example, if I figure out na, yung parang example natin kanina, di ba, yung you have this big, wonderful, like, victory. O kunyari, imagine mo, you're like Heidelin or Carlos, and then it's like, yay, I won 2 gold medals. And then there's this friend who's like, has a snarky side
Remark.
comment about it. I'd be like, okay, that was a weird comment. Like, congratulations would have sufficed, but you had
Would
to
have been
sneak in a little thing. Like, hindi kita aawayin, but I will take note of it. And I'd just be like a little less or a little bit more careful around that person. Because I know that this person is not really isn't really happy for me. So it's not like I'm going to confront them. I'm not going to force them to be happy for me, but I will act accordingly. And I'm like, okay, be careful about this one. So there will be less access.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people like that.
Ako naman, let's just say there was a time when someone decided to create this award-giving body na medyo bully. Yung parang Razzie. Pero like unofficial na online lang or whatever. And gave me this really crappy award.
Okay.
And there was a part of me that was like smiling and being like, haha, nice, this was funny, that was a joke. But behind closed doors, I don't want to watch any more of this person's shows. I don't want to support this person anymore. After, kasi thing is, same industry siya. Kung media personality, for example, siya, na hindi siya, what do you call that, part of the community, it's fine. This was years ago.
Yeah.
I've actually worked with this person again after. But the thing is, after that situation, now I find it hard to want to watch this individual and want to see them succeed,
Yeah,
even if they're doing well, because of what they did to me in the past.
it's true. I mean, it's not like you're going to do anything to sabotage or anything, but it's more like pass.
Parang, I'm not gonna sabotage you, but I just don't feel like I need to support you.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. But yeah, sometimes it happens, sometimes as far, di ba nga, like one of the entries, sometimes it happened back in elementary or high school, but it carries over. So, just be careful about what you say, how you treat people, so that you don't end up with hard feelings like that. But thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Yes, see you again tomorrow. Bye, folks. Let's play you a little Kiss Me by Rule. Hazel will be back tomorrow, but enjoy this and have an awesome, awesome Tuesday. The roads are, I guess, much smoother, hopefully, today.
Hopefully.
So have a great one. Bye, guys.
Bye.